Hi everyone, so it was a new episode of Walking Dead last night. This is a review of the mission in the No Man's Land game as well as for the episode. So if you haven't seen it or played it and don't want any spoilers, now is the time to back out. So I'm guessing that this mission is going to just represent the bit at the very start where we had Gabriel and Aaron fending off some zombies. This kind of looks more like when they go into the sort of the warehousey type place where they ultimately meet Robert Patrick's maze. Yeah, fighting off a couple of these guys. I wonder if a ball will make its appearance. Yeah, maybe not. Hey, look, there's May. Thought it was Maze. But okay, fine. It's weird that Aaron is using a flare gun at the moment. Are we... The hell's wrong with Gabriel? Is this supposed to represent him being drunk or something? He's stunned, he's not moving. Aaron's just taking all the flack here, but that's fine because it's the easy version. Might have to be a bit more cautious when the difficulty ramps up and just think about where we're going. Okay. Gabriel taps back in. Yeah, so fairly quick mission. I think this is pretty good. Sort of represents the episode, I guess. You know, May makes an appearance. See our guys scavenging. That certainly happens in the episode. Meh. Okay, so fun little mission. Let's try it on the harder setting. And let's get talking about the episode. So, yeah, it was another episode where we've got a small group of characters, or in this case, a duo, walking around empty locations. There's going to be so many of those. We're going to be able to spot the COVID seasons of shows in the future. We're going to go back and watch them and be like, this was made during COVID, wasn't it? And we're going to be like, yes. Because it's just a bunch of characters, small number of them, having lots of chats and walking around mostly empty locations. Again, it still plays to the Walking Dead's strengths, I feel. So it's not too much of a problem. It's kind of strange, though, how, you know, we were... Oh, what are we doing? Let me just see if I can get the connection back. Yeah, it's kind of strange how we kind of had a big sort of cliffhanger. You know, a new enemy was kind of introduced in the first episode, and we've not really come back to that. So strange sort of pacing issues. Much more like a sort of an anthology feel so far to the show, not some huge kind of overarching plot line or anything. I'm sure we're going to find out what happened to Princess and you know, Ezekiel and all of that soon enough, though. So Gabriel's a complete dick. He's utterly irredeemable. I kind of did like the way this episode was playing out. I was kind of expecting there to be that big shock. So it's kind of funny when they've reached through to Maze, they've heard his story, he's explained himself, and they've said, no, you can be redeemed. And then Gabriel offs him. I was kind of expecting it, because you just kind of expect the unexpected now. Not that I thought it was a particularly good move. Of all the people, Gabriel should really be pushing for redemption. Remember, when we met him, he had locked his congregation out of the church and left them die. And it's not the only time when he's completely flaked out and put everyone that he cares about, in inverted commas there, at risk. This whole episode sort of showed a very desolate world, very desperate situation, and it might have actually been nice to have had a little moment of hope. I know that it's quite a dour show generally, but I thought that's what it was building up to. And I don't think it really suited even Gabriel's character to just off Maze so brutally. it actually kind of came across like Gabriel kind of did that because he was annoyed at having been held, sort of hostage by Maze, rather than it being some great philosophical opinion that he holds. I think you certainly could say, hey, look, we can't have any new people. Remember what happened with the Whisperers? He doesn't say that. He just sort of makes some cursory mention of how Maze killed his brother and, like, we can't trust him. Gabriel has failed our heroes, our group, so much. At the start, I mean, he failed his congregation of all the people, pardon me, who should be in favour of redemption. He should be pushing for it. So I kind of shared the same look on my face as Aaron did in that episode when he killed Maze. And the fact that he used Aaron's arm to do it, just to make Aaron feel even more guilty about it, I'm just like, man, that's just not on. So I guess it was kind of interesting. It just would have been fun to have had Robert Patrick join the group, have Maze. He could have been a great character with this sort of redemption arc, but we don't get it. And even worse is that, he deliberately offs Maze. They go up, find his brother who was being tormented, and then within about 5 seconds of meeting Gabriel, he's dead as well. He kills himself because of Gabriel, basically. So Gabriel is some kind of harbinger of death. So interesting episode, but let me know what you guys thought anyway. So those are my thoughts on that episode. As ever, thanks for watching.